Hello everyone, and welcome to the 9th video on my Yooka-Laylee 100% walkthrough guide, Hivory Towers. So in this video I will be getting everything that's available in Hivory Towers. That includes 20 pagies, the health extender, the power extender, 10 quills, and also I will be going through the 3 Dr. Quack Quackfire quizzes. Obviously, since the Hivory Towers kind of spans all worlds, you will need every single move in order to complete this video. So with that being said, I will tell you which moves you need at what point and kind of what you need as a prerequisite in order to get the Pagie that I'm telling you about. So without any further ado, let's just get right into it and collect everything. The first Pagie is located right inside the tower when you first enter it. You'll have a short conversation with Trouser first, and then it'll kind of show you where the Pagie is at and then say, go and get it. So yeah, just jump to the top here on top of the golden statue and collect it. The next Pagie is in that same room, but you will need Slurp Shot first from Tribal Stack Tropics, World 1. So just grab some of those water berries there, and then put out the flames in this furnace, grab the Pagie. The next Pagie is up the ramp to the next room. This one you will need Slurp Shot as well. Just grab those flame berries and then spell out the word Pagie with these letters to unlock the Pagie in the Cagie. Now we are ready for the very first Dr. Quack's Quackfire quiz. So when you get the Buddy Slam ability from Tribal Stack Tropics, you can go ahead and go back to the very first room in the Hivory Towers where the golden statue is, and at the top of it you find this door that you can go in, and inside you will be challenged with Dr. Quack's Quackfire quiz. So in here he will ask you multiple choice questions just like you see here. Some of them are picture questions, some of them are just, you know, how many pages do you have or how many quills do you have. It's pretty easy to pass. You have to get a score of 10, which basically means that you have to cross 10 spots here, and if you answer the questions within 5 seconds you actually move ahead 2 spots. Otherwise, if you just get it right in greater than 5 seconds, you move ahead 1 spot. So you have to answer anywhere from 5 to 10 questions correctly in order to move on. He won't always ask the same 10 questions every time, but if you do fail, he will repeat them a lot. So it's really not challenging at all. You just have to, you can even guess, and after a little bit you'll start to learn what the answers are, even if you do fail. So yeah, once you get past this, you will be able to move on to the next area right before World 2.
Oh! 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 Oh, ha!
Just past that first Dr. Quack's Quackfire quiz, you'll see this door that you need to hit the switch with Frostberry to get into, and inside is the archive. Now inside here, there's a maze type thing, I guess, built into the wall over here. And essentially what you do is go through a door and then you go and come out a random spot along the wall and keep going until you find the Pagie. Just follow what I'm doing here in order to find the Pagie. But yeah, I mean, even if you don't know exactly where you're going, it's pretty simple to figure it out. I do want to mention here though that it is possible to cheat. You can just use your jump X move and get through the wall there, and there's the Pagie right there. So this Pagie is right before the entrance to World 2, floating through these clear pipes here. Just jump and glide into one of them and eventually it'll fly right into you. This next Pagie is in the very same room that the World 2 entrance is at. At the very top of the room, all you have to do is jump up to the top of the piping, and it's just sitting up right on the top there. Now you don't need Lizard Leap at all here, but it would make it a little bit helpful if you're having some trouble. But yeah, just jump to the top, you can see it right there, so yep. The next Pagie is also right outside of World 2, but you'll need Slurp State from World 2 first. So just Slurp State on that beehive, roll across here and climb up this vent, and there's the Pagie. Now we're going to be heading back to the very beginning of the game at Shipwreck Creek. Here we need to buddy slam on top of this cannon and he will spit out a Pagie. Then we're going to go ahead and roll up this ramp that's right behind the very actual spot that you start the game at. And just keep climbing up the path you see here and you'll see a Pagie on this mast. This next one is inside the Waterworks, which is the World 3 area. In order to get there, you need to have at least one Pagie in World 2 Glitter Glaze Glacier before Trouser will appear in the archive, and then he'll give you this move here, Buddy Bubble, so that you can unlock the door to this area. But anyway, yeah, just do what you just saw me do here and go underwater, hit the switch, and complete the hoop challenge in order to unlock the Pagie in a Cagie. Next up by the World 3 entrance, you can go past it and see this Pagie in a Cagie with a switch next to it. Buddy slam the switch and the Pagie will think that you are one of Capital B's minions and he'll run away. So what you need to do is go and catch him. There's really no trick to it or anything. All you have to do is chase him around and finally collect him. Now this one is pretty challenging. Like I said, I don't think there is a really a trick to doing it. So yeah, I mean it took me like 4 minutes to do this, so I just kind of skipped to the part where I actually got it. But yeah, there you go. Now it is time for the second Quackfire quiz. This one, just like last time, is the exact same concept. If you answer within 5 seconds, you can go ahead 2 spots. The one thing I will say here though is that it is accessible before you even get into World 3. And honestly, the only thing you really need to get here is Lizard Leap, and even then I have seen people get up here without even getting into World 2 at all. So with that being said, he will ask you questions about World 2 and World 3 possibly. So you may not know the answers to the questions that he asks you on this if you do hit this point in the game early. But otherwise, yeah, it's the exact same idea as last time. Just get 10 points, get to the end, and on to the next area. Back in the Waterworks, there is another Pagie that is inside a locked, barred off room thing. You do actually need Camo Cloak from right before World 4 in order to get it, so that's why I put this Pagie after the Quackfire quiz. But yeah, just use your Camo Cloak and walk right in there and collect it. Backtracking a little bit, we'll go into Rextro's arcade. At the back of it, there is a Pagie stuck inside a machine. You need either Sonar Explosion from Moody Maze Marsh World 3 or Reptile Rush from Capital Casino World 4. Backtracking even more, there is a Pagie in the piping in the same room that the World 1 entrance is in. You need to get to the top and Reptile Rush to break the glass and just run to the end while the fire is not blowing and collect it. Now going forward back to the World 4 area, you come across this section where there are books everywhere. What you'll need to do here is Reptile Rush, which you get inside World 4 by the way. Reptile Rush into these books here and they fall like dominoes. And they're the Domino edition books by the way. I wonder where they got that name from. Anyway, yeah, the last book falls on the switch and unlocks the Pagie at the end, and just go and collect it. Now at the top of that World 4 area, which is also right after the door from World 5 area to World 4 area, if you've been there already, you can find the novel Hovel, which you need to use your Lizard Lash ability to pull and or push these books onto the right switches. So yeah, just put the books in the spots that you see me pushing them in, and the Pagie and the Cagie will unlock. Just outside of the World 5 entrance, you can use Flappy Flight to get up to this ledge, and inside you will come across a sliding hoop challenge. So here you just buddy slam on this switch and you can start the challenge. Now this one is actually very tough. Even in the video here, I get hit one time and I still barely make it to the end. So yeah, you will fail a couple of times, I guarantee it. But yeah, you will get it. Just you'll start memorizing the patterns and how it all fits together and everything. But yeah, once you get to the end, you will get a Pagie. Now, right in the tunnel from this World 4 area to the World 5 area, right where Trouser gives you Flappy Flight actually, once you do have Flappy Flight, you can fly up here and find this opening to a tunnel that has butterflies flying outside of it. And inside here, you will need to pop the balloons with your sonar shot ability in order to complete the word Pagie. So something to note here is that you can collect the letters in any order that you want. It doesn't have to be P-A-G-I-E. Also, the white balloons are the ones that you don't want to pop. They have enemies in them. I believe they are the corpulent bees, whatever you want to call them. But I don't really know what Platonic was trying to do here, because once the letters fall, they just start circling around inside the lava down there. I guess now that I think about it, you could probably just use your sonar shield ability to get them, but otherwise you're kind of forced to just fly out there or glide out there, and you'll more than likely get hurt on the way back in, just like that. So, but anyways, yeah, just spell out the word Pagie. It doesn't matter what order you get the letters in, and there you go, you get a Pagie. Once you get the Sonar Shield ability from Galleon Galaxy World 5, you can come out here in this World 4 area, and there's this tube thing that has this toxic waste type stuff. You can just go up there and get the Pagie. Now, something to note here is that if you do go on the side of this, you'll slide down. You can't roll up it, so you'll fall into the stuff and get hurt. The last Pagie in Hivory Towers is inside this vent, which is in the World 5 area. Just continually use Reptile Rush, and you'll eventually get to the end where there is a Pagie hanging on a rope, I think. Yeah, a rope. And at this point, you can go ahead and pat yourself on the back, because guess what? You just collected every single Pagie in the game. So now we are ready to go to the very last Dr. Quack's Quackfire quiz. So first thing you should know about this is that you do need 100 Pagies in order to get inside here. So that's up to you to get, I guess. But once you do get here and enter in the quiz area, it's the exact same thing as the other two quizzes. Nothing really extra. So just answer the questions correctly. If you answer them within 5 seconds or less than 5 seconds, you will get 2 points, I guess. You'll advance 2 spaces. So yeah, directly after this is when you start the fight with capital B, which I will put in the next video, so hang tight on that for now. Alright, so you have officially made it to the Quills section. In Hivory Towers, there are only 10 Quills, and they're all located in Shipwreck Creek, the very, very beginning starting zone. They're all inside these chests here, 1 per each chest. Yeah, if for whatever reason you have trouble finding them, here they are. They're really not hard to find at all, but yes, they are all available right before you even get past Rextro there. Or not Rextro, Trouser. The health extender is located just past Shipwreck Creek, right past that gate that Trouser is at. Just jump up on top of that ramp there, look behind you, and jump up the rocks, and there it is. The power extender in Hivory Towers is actually inside this big golden statue's nose. You can see kind of a line right there once you know it's there. But yeah, just buddy slam it and it's right there. Alright guys, so that's the end of the video. Yeah, that's everything in the game, every collectible at least. The only thing left is to fight Capital B, and I will put that in my next video. So thanks for watching this video and stay tuned for that next one. Until then, keep it real guys. See you later.